And good afternoon. Yes, we're back again with some more train sim. Back this time to look at a new line and soon to be a non-available line, or new to me anyway. Thought we'd go to Wales and do a line that, although I haven't travelled on myself, I know someone that has, and two parts of the country that I've been to as well, but not been to much in the middle. Trent, good afternoon, and TFK, Gabe, good afternoon. So yes, Newport to Shrewsbury. Or Shrewsbury, depending on how that's going to be a whole thing, in the Class 175. So a number of scenarios come with the line, but this, though, soon to no longer be available. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I will link it below, and good afternoon, Banana Man. I will link it below, but if you're watching this after it's no longer available, it may not be available. That makes sense. So which is why I purchased it and why I wanted to do it today. So a number of scenarios and a few different trains available, including a high-speed train, some Class 66s and Class 47s. But I thought we'd do the two at the top here, the Class 175. So the first one being drive the 0435, oh, that's early, drive the 0435 Cardiff Central to Manchester Piccadilly service over the Welsh Marches line on a hazy summer morning. Calling at Newport, Cwmbran, Pontypool and New Inn, Abergavenny, Hereford, Leominster, Ludlow, Craven Arms, Church Stretton and Shrewsbury. Based on real timings from the working timetable, part 1 of 2, and high crisp. So we will click on start. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. A train's going out on the channel every single Wednesday. Something from OMSI on a Monday, Fernbus on a Friday. Every other Saturday we've got Tourist Bus. The opposite Saturday is Flight. Currently, though, during this situation that we're in, I am putting out extra content. So on a Tuesday is a previous Twitch stream, Twitch Tuesday. On a Thursday is Throwback Thursday, looking at a game I've previously played, but coming back to it again. And on a Sunday, we'll either have a Second Chance Sunday, so a second look at a game from a normal schedule, or Random Sunday, something I've never played before. Leominster. You're probably right there, rather than Leominster. It's Leominster, yes. Pronunciation, you see it. It's all in the pronunciation. Leominster. At least Twitch is working. Twitch does appear to be doing the working thing. Hello, Steve. Ooh, some trains in 2020. How am I today? I am really good. And Jamie, good afternoon. So, yes, not done this line before. I think I've driven the train before. So thanks to Larwood for pointing out that this was currently available, but not for long. And the sale on Dovetail runs from March 16th to March 26th. Well, that's useful, considering as I record this, it's April 7th. Last time you missed a whole stream because it froze. If you ever get that, just refresh your browser or refresh your client. Lunchtime, let's earn some points. Once it loads. Oh, there we go, we've gone quiet. Oh, no, we haven't. Blimey, it must be a long line. So yes, going to try a few afternoon streams. Evening ones I'm going to try and stick to my normal schedule. So evening streams will still be a Wednesday and Friday. And then I might do a Monday. Might do Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the evening, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday in the afternoons. Oh, that's loud. Good morning, driver. We're on approach to Newport, after which you'll be turning north onto the Welsh Marches line, recording at Newport, Cwmbran, Pontypool and New Inn, Abergavenny, Hereford, Leominster, Ludlow, Craven Arms, Church Stretton and Shrewsbury, where there'll be a crew change. Okay, is that a red? Am I going to fail this? Oh, that's on the other line. Phew, thank God for that. I was going to fail this straight away. When will that delivery game be streamed / recorded? Oh, that's the point. I forgot about that. Soon. That's not a red for me, is it? Oh, thank God for that. Okay, speeding. Good start. So, 3/4 of a mile from Newport. Talk about getting you sucked straight into it. Blimey. And then, yes, although I haven't travelled this line myself, I've been to Newport and I've been to Shrewsbury, and know someone that has travelled this line. Apparently it's very picturesque. So, looking forward to it. We've got 30 coming up down here. And already the points are on -30. So a good start. Alright, single yellow. Yeah, you've been to both but not the trains. I really like Shrewsbury. Very close met friend of mine is from Shrewsbury. If you were so slow at reading, you might have some issues starting the scenario. Well, exactly, that could be a thing. The Heart of Wales line's even more picturesque. I don't know what the Welsh ones I've got. I've got a couple of the Welsh lines. Alright, so in we come. Going well as usual, I see. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, bring it to a stop. A little bit ahead of where we should be stopping. Sounds nice. Okay. So not all the doors opened. Some did. First class didn't. Oh, and a HST going out. Yeah. Smiley Tom, good afternoon. Yeah, doing great. Thanks very much. Yeah, one of the scenarios on this is driving a HST as well. Not very happy, does he? So we were due in at... we actually arrived early, which is why it's taking us a bit longer now to load. And we got a 20 limit as we leave the station, and then a 30 limit. Should I pass and ask him what type of train this is? It's a train. A class 175. I do love a good diesel. It's all about the diesel. Not bad inside. Not awe-inspiring, I suppose, but it's not bad. Shame. See, downside for me, letterbox window. It's not as small as some of the others, but it's not bad. You prefer steam? Oh, I can't get the hang of steam. Next station is Cwmbran at 5:04. Okay. So we won't go too fast out. So we've got a single yellow. Means the next one could be red. So Cwmbran, not very far away. 7 miles, in fact. But with a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, we're due in there. Oh, 5:04. So we only got 11 minutes. A nice early morning run. Don't give me steam engines. Okay, so we've got a red. Oh no, it's gone green. Oh, sorry, got gone yellow, and we got a track change. Ooh, just about got away with not speeding then. So this is where we now head north. Shame the interior cab noise. Have we got windows? We haven't got windows, have we? No. Shame, because the interior cab noise could have done with being a bit louder. It's nice when you're outside. But the thing is just on tick over. Hi, Liam. So hopefully the speed limit does pick up, because otherwise we're not going to get there on time. Our ETA, I don't know, ETA currently 5:04:32, and we're due in at 5:04:30. Casually downloading a game which is 32 gig. I start downloading at 9:30 and only on 80%. Wow, have you got dial-up internet? So 4 hours. Are you going to Shrewsbury? Yes. Well, provided we get there, that's the plan. Afternoon, Mum. Right, single yellow. Right, 40 limit now. We should be doing half of that past a single yellow, so I don't really want to be speeding up. I'll end up with Edinburgh at me at the controls. It's not me, it's the people that do the track thingy, switchy, what's it? The signallers, that's the ones. Those guys, girls, those people. They're the ones that decide where I'm going. So I'm doing half line speed, just in case the next one is a red. But I'm also now slightly concerned that we've got even less time to cover the 6 miles between where we are here and Cwmbran. Blinky, thank you for the Chaos Compass. Navigation by Captain Chaos. Right, if we're getting all clear and we come up to this signal around the corner here, then at least we can get a bit of speed, because the whole route at 20 miles an hour might take a while. What DLC route is this? Welsh Marches. Only available till I think the 14th of April, and then it will be no longer available. I quite like the sound of Valenta Class 43. Oh, God, now you're talking, that's pure porn. A Valenta engined HST on a cold start. Oh yeah, that's 18 rated. Okay, a train spotter to live there, wouldn't you? Trains whistling past your front window. Right, we really want a green light. We can go around this corner. Will not be available to purchase after the 14th. So if you're watching this after April the 14th, although I will link it in the description below, it won't be available after that. It's available on Steam currently. Steve, change the speed before I lose my mind because I'm not making it on time. Well, it's advisable when you're under a yellow that you do half track speed in case the next signal is red, so you've got the opportunity to stop. Now you've got a green now, so I can now speed up. And Scott, thanks so much for the host. Much appreciated. I do like a diesel. How much is it? It wasn't expensive. I bought it this morning. 18 quid, something like that. Oh, announcement. You press the button. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Simpson Stuff Railway Service to Shrewsbury, calling at Cwmbran, Pontypool and New Inn, Abergavenny, Hereford, Leominster, Ludlow, Craven Arms, Church Stren and Shrewsbury. The next stop is Cwmbran. Yeah, £18.74, which for the amount of scenarios you get with it, and the fact that this is an hour run that way and then an hour run back, hopefully will be good value. So 60 limit currently. You did your research, fair play. So back it off now because we're in a 60. Back it off more than that because we're speeding. Okay, I've now got 14 points. You use dollars. I don't know what the conversion rate is between pounds and dollars at the moment. You've just bought the DLC I need to use our company buses. What's it called again? It's a stream title. Welsh Marches line. There you go, 23 US dollars. Bargain. Right, so we've got 70 limit, so we'll speed up. 3.5 miles to go to Cwmbran. Then we've got an 80 limit coming up. This thing's never going to do 80, surely. That beeping is getting annoying. Oh, welcome to Train Sim. I think it's available after 13th of April. It's just a price which has changed as it was $24.99. No, I've heard that it won't be available after that point. It's not the fact it's on sale that it won't be available. I could be wrong, and if I do find out that's the case, I'll make a note in the description below before it goes on YouTube. But if Larwood's watching, whether Larwood can confirm that that is the case. Right, so you've got an 80 limit coming up. We're struggling to get to 70. And we are flat out. Throttle all the way forward. Yeah, it won't let you post links. Confirm what? Whether this is available up for purchase after the 14th. Or whether it's just that the price is going to go back up. The mentioned product will be retired on April the 14th. There we go. Meaning you have roughly 1 week to pick them up before they are retired from sale. However, until then, we are running discounts on each of these products, so you can pick them up before they go. Yeah, there you go. Dovetail are removing it. So if you want to buy it, you need to buy it before the 14th of April. As I said, I will link it in the description below. but it won't be available after that time. So buy it fast if you're going to buy it. And already I'm impressed. It's a diesel and it's an hour's run. And it's places I know. Well, either end is places I know. Alright, so half a mile to go until we get to Cwmbran. And we were due in at 5:04 and 30. We're going to arrive at 5:04:28, so that's not bad. I'm sure it'll all go horribly wrong after this point. And here is Cwmbran Station. 14,000 points. Me, Twitch, can you tell me what was happening with the frozen screens? Nobody else is having any issues. It must be your device or your internet, Gabe. And in we come. Oh, I love the way that engine rev picks up. Okay, first class still not opening, but the rest are. So Cwmbran, we've made it to. So we've got Cwmbran, then we've got Pontypool, then Abergavenny, Hereford. Sorry, Abergavenny. Oh, it's just a two-parter, isn't it? Ah, so we're not going all the way. We will shortly be calling at Cwmbran. Change here for services to Milford Haven, Manchester Piccadilly, and Swansea. The next stop, Cwmbran. We're already here. Yeah, it's an hour. So it's split into two. So we will be doing both parts today. The next stop is Pontypool and New Inn at 5:10. I believe it's illegal to say Abergavenny without the accent. Oh, okay. Is that close enough? Whose coat's that jacket? Whose shoes are those trainers? Alright, go via Panteg up Main. We've got an 80 limit. Oh, we've got an inside view. Why are we facing backwards? Why would you sit there and face backwards? And why would you sit here in the aisle seat? You'd be over there, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be sat here. You'd be over there. That's where you'd be. You wouldn't be here. It's not the quickest train in the world, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff Railway Service to Shrewsbury, calling at Pontypool and New Inn, Abergavenny, Hereford, Leominster, Ludlow, Craven Arms, Church Stren and Shrewsbury. The next stop is Pontypool and New Inn. Steve, try pronouncing the longest station. Oh, no. No, not doing it. Not happening. Not a thing. I know it ends in Gogogoch. But yeah, I can barely pronounce the Leominster, let alone try and pronounce that one. How am I keeping? Doing good. Doing really good. Timeliness bonus. Woo! Go me. Right, we've got 50 limit down here. That's a bit rocky. And not the film. Everything works like 1080p, 60 FPS except for Twitch. Well, I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 FPS and holding solid. I'm toying with whether to start streaming and record content if I can in 4K, because some of the games I play are in 4K. So I might do a few test streams over the coming weeks and see if I can put some content out in 4K. Alright, so we've got 50 limit, which we're going very slow for. And Pontypool and New Inn coming up. You just put that into Google Translate. Oh, that'd be hilarious. What if that translates into another language? You probably just think it's trying to score really well in Scrabble. Right, Pontypool and New Inn is the next station stop. At least it's a nice summer's morning. So yeah, if you're watching the streams regularly, keep an eye out for the afternoons then. I'm going to be doing some afternoon streams. I'm going to try and keep Monday, Wednesday and Friday to be evenings. And then Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday will be afternoons. But nothing to say that on the ones I'm doing evenings, there might also be some afternoons. Okay, in we come to Pontypool and New Inn. It's Roxy. I haven't got lights on. Should be that, surely. There we go. Definitely liking the noise. It's a good noise. So Pontypool New Inn and go via that place to arrive at Abergavenny. Then go via that place and that place. So Hereford is as far as we go on this one. But then I will do part 2. And then we'll do that. Oh no, Wreckfest still got to carry on. Sorry, I forgot about Saturday nights. Yes, no, Wreckfest carry on. But during the week, I'm sort of inkling at Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I meant to say afternoons, and some Saturdays as well. Next station stop is Abergavenny. Right, go via, I need to say Little Mix. Go via Little Mill Junction up Main. So yeah, the next stream after this will be tomorrow evening, which will be Flight. And then Thursday afternoon and possibly Thursday evening as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Sims and Stuff Railway Service to Hereford. Calling at Abergavenny and Hereford. Next stop is Abergavenny. So my throttle's working. Turns out it was my Xbox controller was active and interfering. Oh, for God's sake. After all that, it was your controller. Uninstalling, reinstalling. It's always, I didn't never even give it a thought that you had the controller plugged in. Well, you've got it sorted now. Well, I was going to say earlier, but I thought, hang on, it must be working in ETS 2. So what? Oh well. He's got it working now. I was going to back off then. I thought I was stopping. I thought there's no way I'm going to stop in half a mile. There's a pineapple moment. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, everything's working correctly. Awesome. See, map's working, controller's working. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more OMSI this evening, and if anyone's watching this live, I'm going to spend a couple of hours just in general voice chat this evening. So if anybody maybe hasn't had the chance to chat to us before, I'm sure a few of us will be lingering around in voice. So tonight's that opportunity. So 7 miles to go to Abergavenny. Oh, indeed. Thanks to the great support of Discord. I have been really, really impressed with the Discord community over these last 2 weeks. Keeping everybody entertained and for those of us that currently aren't working, like myself, giving us something to keep us going and keep us in the right frame of mind throughout the day. It is a fantastic community. We should be arriving at Abergavenny. Change here for Holyhead, Swansea, Manchester, Piccadilly and Cardiff Central. Next stop is Abergavenny. I'm glad we get past that. We get into the whole Shrewsbury debate then. So an 80 limit approaching. So I can turn the game audio up a little bit, but probably when you go outside, there's a lot of sound difference between the internal and external audio. Oh, backing off. Braking. There's some braking. There's definitely some braking. Braking's done. Try and say Abergavenny 100 times. No, you're okay. I probably will by the end of this stream. We're going slightly downhill, so I've got to keep my eye on the brakes. Yes, Liam, which is why I've been there a few times. And he travelled this line when he came down to the New Forest for my birthday. Right, so I'm very conscious of this gradient going down. I don't really want to be speeding, so I'm just going to back off the power and just try and hope the gradient. Afternoon Black Shadow? I think he still is. It might not be now, don't know. He might have moved. You managed to sneak a route in. Awesome stuff, Chaos. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple tonight. I'm going to get myself leveled up tonight, which is the bus company we're talking about. 82% of download. I might check my Ethernet connection. I'd do a speed test. Speedtest.net. Other sites are available. Check what speed you're getting. You've just done a Yorkshire. Nice one. Yeah, so I can only do one map at the moment. So I'll go and drive one bus. So I need to go and do that this evening so that I can then unlock hopefully another map on one of the other buses. So I've read the first bit of that to look twice. If you feel something that doesn't feel right, we want to hear from you. Let us decide if what you've seen and what you know is important. You should tell a member of rail staff or a police officer what you've seen. Okay. You can also call us on 0800 40 50 40 or text us on 61016. See it, say it, sorted. Having lunch. Hope you have something nice. I didn't have. My lunch was a Whisper Gold because it was helping Roxy and didn't have lunch. So I'll wait and have something this evening now. Right, so I can now speed up, although we're going uphill. 2 miles to go to Abergavenny. 362 download speed, so it could be their end, Crisp. It might not be your end, it could be their end. If their server's slow, cheesy beans on toast. Oh, I've had that for ages. Or I might have that for my tea. Greasy beans on toast. Right, so in we come to Abergavenny. It could be steam servers. Curry pot noodle for you. I've got a curry pot noodle in the cupboard, but I keep trying to avoid it. I did day and night earlier and had a bus for most of the journey in the bus company. Awesome. Yeah, I actually fancy a proper meal tonight, so I haven't got anything to do after this stream. Right, so in we come. Our ETA was 5:21 and we're due to arrive at 5:19, so very early. So it's going to hold us here for a while. And looks like the station's on a bit of an uphill slope as well. I do wish, because this is a two-parter, isn't it? I do wish actually that it gave you the option of doing it as one part. So let us do it as one long route, because that would have been quite cool to do like a 2-hour route. Yeah, don't forget certain ISPs with throttling their connections. Yeah, thankfully I'm not affected. There's not many people around where I live on Virgin, so I haven't been affected yet. And as long as I've got, you know, what am I currently uploading at? 3.5. So as long as I've got enough to upload and watch Netflix, I'm fine. You can download a scenario for that. Oh, now you tell me, Larwood. I would have done the thing as a whole one route otherwise. Right, let's let one off. Oh, first class open this time, look. If it's first class, is it first class? No, it's still standard class. Busy here. What is at Abergavenny? Apart from some bungalows. Can't be a good bungalow. It's not a secret, there are scenarios for everything. I didn't think of looking, did I? I wait for passengers to get on. I live in a village near Birmingham, so I sometimes see a drop. I'm on Virgin Media's top package. Yeah, I'm not affected where I am, or haven't been so far anyway. But yeah, they are throttling some ISPs because the amount of people that are trying to get on, you know, the amount of kids that are gaming and people are watching Netflix and downloading stuff. So, you know, during the week there isn't, you know, during the day anyway, not everyone's at home generally. And a lot of people are doing a lot more online. I can certainly see it's being quite good for the gaming industry. The next station stop is Hereford at 5:45. Right, so go via Pontrillis up Main in 11 miles. So we're due at 5:32. Definitely sounding good. Actually, maybe an additional stream tomorrow, because I might have the new OMSI map to be able to show you, which is released today, or at least tomorrow. Today, I think. So I might be able to stream that. You changed over to Manchester instead of London and it's faster. Okay. Right, so we're going uphill, so we're not accelerating that fast. Yeah, it came out today. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it, and then I'll try and see where I can squeeze that in tomorrow. Might well do like a midday. Yeah, I might do like a midday stream tomorrow. I'll have a look. Well, if it's worth it, some of the expensive ones are actually really good lines, so might be worth holding off and see what it's like. Don't know why bus company keeps crashing. They are having some issues today, it seems. Because we had some this morning when we were trying to help Roxy out, so we are having some issues. You're looking forward to 400 MMC. Yeah, still no release date for that though. So not sure when that's going to be, but I'll bring that to you when it's released. So streams we've got coming up, if you like watching the Twitch streams, say tomorrow then I'll do some Dusseldorf. We'll show you that. See if I can do a midday stream tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we've got a normal flight stream. Thursday lunchtime then I'll possibly do some, I can't remember what I was going to do. Possibly some firm bus maybe on Thursday lunchtime. And then Friday will be normal trucking in the evening. Saturday then will be some Wreckfest Saturday night, but might do something Saturday lunchtime as well. Sunday then, normal Sunday afternoon flight, and then into next week. So plenty of streams coming up. So every single day throughout this thing that we're going through, I will be streaming. Sometimes a couple of times a day. If I get really bored, it'll be 3 times. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this service to Hereford, where this train terminates. When leaving the train, please remember to take all your personal belongings with you and mind the gap between the platform and the train. The next and final stop is Hereford. Can we buy the Phantom at some point? Absolutely. You provide the money for it, we'll buy it. Pineapple, thanks for the host and hello. Will Pineapple be flying with you tomorrow night? He said he will. It's small planes tomorrow, so the basic little 172 will be absolutely fine. You gave the company 11,000. Wow, okay. Oh, you did, didn't you? Apparently there was another update to the street light yesterday. Okay. I don't know how much it is. You can ask one of us and we'll find out. I think it's about 12,000 for the bus, the digibus. Something like that. I can find out later on. I'll be on the PC tonight and in voice. So a chance for some of you that haven't already to come and have a chat. A lot of fixes, and now it's 3K textures to make it less laggy. Oh, okay. Have you sorted the issue out with the bus game? Well, from earlier, yes. All good now. So go via Pontrilas up Main in 7 miles to go. So we're finally getting a bit of a move on. 70 mile an hour, 90 mile an hour limit. Well, it hasn't got to just be you, Dylan. You can see if anybody else wants to chip in. So use the Discord room and say, does anybody else want to contribute towards a digibus? When the street light was released, the new update was 4K, but it was extremely laggy. Now it's optimized. Oh, so they've reduced the textures basically to make it run smoother. Okay. Maybe ask Chris or Chaos or Roxy. No, Chris, me and Chris. Me, Chris and Chaos can buy buses. So maybe ask Chris or Chaos, because I'm streaming, if they can confirm the price of a digibus. I think it's about 12 grand. Right, I've got to be really careful now not to speed. As we come downhill. And I'm working. Yeah, don't ask Chaos then, because he's obviously really busy at work. So ask Chris then. If not, I'll check after the stream. I think it'd be quite good to get the Hertfordshire map or buses of the West Country as well. But again, we need to look at the costs of those. We'll have completed 4 tours in Yorkshire and 4 in Nurendorf, putting 5 grand into the company wallet. Nice one. Excellent. Obviously, the company has to pay insurances. The company pays a percentage of the repairs to the bus as well. So the money that everyone contributes to the bus company isn't just profit. There are expenses that come out of that, and obviously the company pays for the maps, so we need to make sure at the end of the month that we can cover everything that we buy, plus insurance, plus percentage of people's repairs. So it's not just a case of the company's making a lot of money. Watched my video early this morning. You forgot to disable collisions in bus company. Yeah, I realised that last night, and it was dodgy collisions with the bridge. The scenery guy commented he has released new versions. It was quite interesting. That door. It's a really nice bus though. I do like it. I did in the end. I just left it open for the last few stops. It's like it took too long to close it, so I'll just leave it open. Right, we've got a 70 limit coming up down here. I did that to one of our London City bus doors. Oops. You know, if people keep damaging buses, what we can do is just make that person pay for all the damage. At the moment, the company pays a percentage of it. Yeah, that's fine, Liam. Right, so slowing it down to the 70 we got coming up here. The 400 MMC is going to have 17 versions on release. Blimey. I'm looking forward to that. We need more left path maps though, that's the thing. We've got all this brilliant right hand drive content coming out. So I think they've realised there's a right hand drive market for OMSI, but we haven't got any official left path maps. London's never going to happen by the looks of things. Right, so we've got a 70 limit here, so we'll speed back up again slightly. Then we got an 80, and then we're coming past Pontrillus up Main. Yeah, first impressions of the line, really liking it. Nice to be out here in the scenery, running quite smooth as well. Points wise, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do too well. Why are they making the 400 MMC when someone's working on a free mod of the same bus? I think it'd be a quality thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll have to go watch a video. Please behave yourselves, and if the driver does anything wrong, just beat him up in Hereford. Bye for now. Right, so here's our go via. We've got timeliness bonus. Woohoo! another go via in 5 miles. Definitely a bit of a trek to Hereford. I haven't done the thing, have I? Let's do that. Someone's nicked F12. There we go. No! That one. What train are you in? Is it an Urbino? No, it's not an Urbino. It's a Citaro. Get it right, Pineapple. No, this is a class 175. Oh, I like his style, Pina. Right, go via up tram in up main. What? Up? Oh, sorry. Go via tram in up main. In 4 miles. And then the next stop is Hereford. So the first part of the scenario then ends, but we'll go straight on and do the second part, which takes us all the way up to Shrewsbury. That's a whole different debate. It's Taming of the Shrew, so in theory it should be Shrewsbury. You sure it's not a Citaro 2? Oh, damn it. Yeah, it could well be. That's going to be a running thing now, isn't it? I'm flying tomorrow night in X-Plane. It's going to be, what plane is this? Is it an Urbino? So if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget trains go out every Wednesday from me on the channel. So plenty of really good train content to come. Trying to stick with the UK for all my videos. So I really like UK stuff. I like having that sort of knowledge of where things are. And I'm sort of just about getting used to the UK signalling system. So that makes a difference. Right, 75 limit. So slow it down for that. Our signalling systems are easy. Yeah, well, I'm still not completely... I understand most of them now, but still not completely got them down, as it were. Intermediate whistling. Some of the whistle boards I do honk at. And some, just generally forget. What does a beep mean? It's the AWS. So it means there's a signal coming up that you've got to adhere to. So it'll either be a speed change or track change and speed change. Pedal and a big yellow button. How much harder can it be? Well, yeah. Thought you might have liked Train Sim, Pina, because there's a variety of different routes and trains. I find it just as interesting as OMSI because you get to jump in all different sorts of trains. Right, so we're approaching our go via. And then it should then come up with there we go, timeless bonus. So Hereford platform 3 in 6 miles. Yeah, I've never tried it on the Xbox. I must try and look at that. I've only ever tried Train Sim World on the PC. I would actually like to try it to see how it compares. I might have to contact Dovetail. So a 75 limit is what we're at. So we try and hover around that. So we're due into Hereford at 5:45 and 30. Our ETA is 5:44 and 15. So we're actually running early. Good to see the train still in one piece after OMSI yesterday. I didn't damage the bus at all yesterday. No one did actually last night. There was no damage to any buses last night. A variety of different routes, only 574 add-ons for a total of about £6,700. Exactly. Like the American one, it's electric. I'm not a fan of electrics. I don't like electric trains. I'd quite happily be in a diesel all the time. Alright, so we've got a 55 limit coming up down here. Almost as expensive as X-Plane. I haven't got Xbox Game Pass. I don't use my Xbox that much for gaming. Although I am paying for the Xbox Live monthly. But currently I'm using my Xbox once a fortnight to game on. I don't like the trains where you can get out into the back from the seat. Well, that's my favourite one. So a DMU basically, watch what this is. So you can go into the carriage. It's my favourite sort. Yeah, that's an additional £11 a month for a console that I use my Xbox One S every day, but it's mainly for watching Netflix and media playing and YouTube. I like the going into the carriage while driving. So yeah, not really great from a health and safety point of view, because you shouldn't really be sat back here. In fact, I'm facing backwards as well. So 55 limit currently. We've got a 60 coming up though. And still ahead of time. Right, I'm off, Steve. It's my first shift back to work this week. 4 on, 4 off. I'm shift manager for Tesco Frozen in Rugby. Oh, nice. Well, thanks for the work you're doing then. The country wouldn't carry on without you guys. Going to get a few hours sleep before I go in at 6. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Well, have a good shift, and we'll catch you at some point. What game is this? Train Sim. Yeah, the difference between normal Train Sim and obviously Train Sim World. Train Sim World, you can get out and wander around. Train Sim, you can't. You're locked into just views, basically. There probably are lines that run to Newcastle. Fancy the Queen working for Tesco's. I thought it would be Waitrose. Yeah, exactly. But no, hats off. Key workers are the thing that's keeping the country going at the moment. And they should all get a huge pat on the back from all of us. Right, so we've got a 40 limit coming up down here. You got Train Sim World. I prefer this over Train Sim World because there's basically more routes, more trains, longer routes as well. Right, so down to a 40. So we'll start slowing down for that. %. To download 32 gig. Wow. Probably take me half an hour. All right, slow ourselves down. We've said this before, SimHub, that I don't know why no one's thought of a multiplayer train sim. I think it would just be fantastic to be able to have someone else on this same line, you know, coming the other way, driving another train. I think it would be brilliant. And, you know, you'd have to ask for enforcement. So if you ran a red light, you got kicked instantly. Because people would do that and try and catch up with the train in front. So you just have that. You run a red, you get booted. So it makes people drive properly. So you can't go crashing into the train in front. I think Lotus is going to have it. It's not going to be as good as this, though, is it? I still haven't got Lotus. I must have to get that and have a look at it. My better half has gone to work at Sainsbury's. She's not keen, but wants to do her bit. Oh, indeed. Well, again, it's those people that are keeping the country going, shop workers, and, you know, with the idiots that are still panic buying stuff. Imagine working in a supermarket isn't great. Now, I did it for a year and wouldn't want to go back to it again. Yeah, hats off to all the key workers, indeed. Right, so in we come into Hereford. So this will end part 1, but we will crack straight on and do the second part, which will take us to Shrewsbury. However you're pronouncing it. Steve had someone have a go at her last night because they were told one person only with a trolley. Good job I wasn't there. Oh, indeed. Well, again, I think that's going to be enforced more soon. That it will be one person per household to be allowed to go out shopping. Or might have slightly overshot the platform there. Too busy reading the chat. Oops, well, anybody in this carriage can just walk down to those carriages, it'll be fine. I've never understood the whole, it takes the whole family to go shopping thing anyway. That people drag their kids along. No, we'll leave one of the parents at home, or, you know, in the car. Where are they all going? They're all just disappearing off here. So yeah, just slightly. Your driving is better in this than OMSI. Yeah. I was reading the chat and didn't realise how far along the platform I'd come. I normally gauge it by this because it tells you how far before you're due to stop, and it didn't quite work. I drove on the path last night. No, I didn't. You can't prove anything. It wasn't me. That was a great journey. Come back for part 2. Well, we'll continue the journey to Shrewsbury. You've managed to get a Tesco delivery slot for tomorrow. How? Every single morning at about 6:30, I log on and try and look for delivery slots for Tesco's, for Asda, for Morrison's, for Sainsbury's, and for the next 3 weeks, can't get a thing. And it's mad. Right, so let's scroll down then, and we'll do part 2. It's all down the bottom here, I think. South Wales, the Isle of Widget, Wakayama, West Coast Main Line, Welsh Marches. There we go. So we'll crack straight on then and do the second part, which will take us on up to Shrewsbury. McColl's has started doing delivery. Really? I got my parents a food box from Morrison's. That's the thing they're doing, which should be delivered today to them, hopefully. Someone cancelled theirs and just about managed to get it. Awesome. You can select the route, you know, to get it quicker. It's fine. Wait for the reloading now. I like doing the scrolling thing. You can't beat a good scroll. So we'll do the second part then, which takes us on up to Shrewsbury, which should be an hour. And then, as I said, fingers crossed, I will come back tomorrow lunchtime and do Dusseldorf for OMSI. And then tomorrow night will be normal flight. You haven't done delivery before. It's great if you can't get out the house. I think people are doing it now so that they haven't got to go shopping rather than the fact that they can't. So Waitrose actually are doing it. If you get a letter from the NHS saying that you can't leave the house, which my brother got one this morning, then they will deliver to you. But other than that, they won't. Hello again, driver. We picked up passengers here at Hereford and we're ready to depart. We'll be calling at Leominster, Ludlow, Craven Arms, Church Stretton and Shrewsbury, where there'll be a crew change, part 2 of 2. Okay, so we got unload and load here, or what? Oh, this is where we carried on for a minute. Okay. Your mum was one of them letters. Well, if you've got a reference from the NHS, because you've been told to stay on for 12 weeks, if it's one of the reasons that's on the letter, tell us, check out the Waitrose website, because they're only delivering to those people. Yeah, just keep an eye on Discord for stream times. I generally put them up there in the morning, so once I've had Dusseldorf today, I'll confirm that. But tomorrow night, certainly guaranteed, is normal flight. And once I've got Dusseldorf to show you, I'll be able to do that. Yeah, it'll have to be lunchtime. Alright, so undertaking the freight train, because he's got to stop there, because that's his red. Waitrose is a bit more pricey, but they do their basics range as well. Have you on my tablet and my laptop? This is an Echo. I don't know. It looks like Dusseldorf could be quite good. There's a number of different routes. You get a specific bus. I haven't seen it myself yet, so I'm looking forward to it. And I won't use it until I get ready for the stream tomorrow. Right, so being very careful of speed. So we've got just under a mile to go to Shelwick Junction up Main. Someone put in Discord, not by Dusseldorf as a dev that makes it is lazy and a map is a complete joke. Oh. Well, I'll see. I hope it's not like Metropole Ruhr or only one new tour. Yeah. I like Gladbeck. Rheinhausen's probably my favourite DLC. I really do like it. You get an Urbino with Dusseldorf. So now on your phone as well. So you got me in triplicate. Right, so see how far it is then. So our next stop is Leominster, where we're due in at 5:59. So 10 minutes to Leominster. So yeah, we'll be doing a few multiplayer streams over the coming weeks. We've got that delivery service thing to do. We've got some construction sim. We're going to do some, I keep forgetting the name of it. The building thing, I can remember it. But plenty of multiplayer stuff to do. We've got some Mud Runner coming up. Scrap Mechanic, that's the one. So plenty of multiplayer stuff, my normal single player stuff as well. So every day I'm going to be streaming, sometimes a couple of times a day, and every day there'll be content on YouTube as well. So plenty of stuff. ATS Forza Shrek Feet, Wreckfest, I think you mean. You've got Shrek Feet, Pineapple. So yes, ATS on Friday, Wreckfest on Saturday. A week Saturday is going to be more Forza Horizon 4. So loads of multiplayer stuff. Right, so Morton on Lug up Main, coming up down here. So 75 limit, so I'll back it off slightly. The next station is Leominster. Thought you had girl feet. If a female Shrek, then. So are we going to get a bonus for time here? Yeah, we're slightly early. Old signalling up there. Proves how old this line is. Timeliness bonus, yay! So Leominster in 8.3 miles. So 75 limit, about to go up to 90 limit. Fiona, yeah, exactly. Oh, name change. The old line running down the side of us as well. Old, slightly rusty looking line running down there. That goes off to for an old quarry or something. So trying to be careful not to speed, although we're in a 90 now. Yes, have we got a quick competition? Oh, I know exactly when I'm doing that. And the writing competition ends this week, yes. But technically it hasn't started yet. Because there isn't enough entries. Just trying to speed up to the 90 limit, and we've got to slow down to an 80. Have you entered yet, Pineapple? It's really awesome from my point of view to see a lot more people getting involved in Discord as well. So if you're watching this, if you're lingering around at home wondering what to do with yourself, or if you're already in the Discord, maybe haven't joined in, I'm trying to do some things to get more people involved. A few competitions, a few little fun things I want to try and do. I'm going to try and engage more and spend more time chatting in Discord, so I can talk to you all and get more people involved in some of the streams. Got the idea of sort of a book club type thing, but with films that we're going to try and do. So loads of things. So if you want a good place to hang out, spend some time with some awesome people, then yeah, do check out the Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will link it as always in the description below. There are 15 currently, yeah. Pineapple, do what we talked about before. Don't just do buses. Do some other stuff. Get some other people interested. You know, trains are a big community. Old cars, old motorbikes, old aircraft, everything. It doesn't have to be buses. Right, so slowing down to 65 through the tunnel. And then we'll speed back up to 80, which is there. Wait till we go past it. Once the rear of the train's past, there we go, which it is. So 4 miles to go to get to Leominster. What a great line this is. Really picturesque part of the country. And it's a lovely part of the country. I do like Shrewsbury, where we're going to be near, shameless plug, for the Flight Sim show in October. Hopefully the current situation we're in is all over by then, and the country can start getting back to normal. And then a group of us will be looking forward to, I'm sure, getting together at the Flight Sim show, which is near Shrewsbury. So it's just at Telford, and where we're going to be in October. You open the toilet door on the train, nice. When I go away, I try and get some picture trains. Never takes off though. I post them. Yeah, you need to really look at focusing. Omar, thanks very much for the follow. You live very close to Telford. Yeah, I spent a lot of time. A really good friend of mine that was part of the community a couple of years ago lives in Shrewsbury. So I spent a lot of time up in Shrewsbury and the surrounding area, and it really is nice up there. So yeah, we'll be at RAF Cosford in October for the Flight Sim show. Yeah, hello Omar. You're going to try and get a new phone for your next go away. Yeah, I'm pretty close to ordering the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm very close to, because that takes fantastic pictures apparently. Right, 1.8 files, 1.8 miles even, or files from Leicester. If you're watching this on YouTube, I've often wondered this with the Twitch streams. Obviously, I'm interacting with the guys on Twitch live. Do you still enjoy being able to see the questions that they're asking me and the comments they're making during the stream on the video, and then seeing my response to them? Does that help towards the satisfaction? Someone could let me know in the comments below, obviously on YouTube. That would be great. Obviously, yeah, if any of you are watching back streams that you're not necessarily in, it does make sense, doesn't it? Because I've tried watching Twitch streams that go on YouTube where you can't see the comments, and what the person's saying then makes no sense because you can't see what people are asking them. Oh yeah, I love Cosford. It's a great day out, but made even better for the Flight Sim show, which hopefully it does happen this year. I really hope it does, and all this is over by then, because that was the last meetup we did, was the Flight Sim show last October. It's weird trying to work out the questions being asked that you answer. Yeah, that's why I try and keep the chat up on the screen for when it goes on YouTube as well. Yeah, I was just wondering actually, but if you're watching this on YouTube, if you can let me know as well, that would be great. But personally, it makes it better for me because chatting to you guys, otherwise I'd just be sat here talking to myself, which I do when I record most of the YouTube videos, which is really hard to get used to. It took me a long time. Certainly on the longer videos, which is why I don't do that many for YouTube, because it's really tough just sitting here talking to yourself. Right, so that's Leicester. I love the noise this thing makes. I do like a diesel. I am a fan of a diesel. Oh, that black smoke. It might not be good for the environment, but it sounds cool. An electric train doesn't sound this good. It doesn't sound like anything. It's just nothing. It's a bzzz. Stereo dieseliness. Len, good afternoon. It does sound really good. Not the best sounding. The Class 66 does sound really good. Next station stop is Ludlow at 6:10. Right, go via Wooferton. Wooferton up Main. Who calls the place Wooferton? Oh God. I do wish I hadn't mentioned that. Woof, woof, woof. I'm actually looking at getting a MIDI controller to aid to my streaming and videos, and I want to start adding in some sound effects. So like a bus ding for OMSI, and just some random noises I can put into some videos. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I'm just trying to get some right sort of sound effects and noise and stuff. I think it could add a little bit of fun. And if you're watching this on Twitch live now or on YouTube, and you've got Amazon Prime, which a lot of people have now to watch content, don't forget, as part of your Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime subscription. Doesn't cost you a penny, and you can use it to help support someone on Twitch, maybe someone like me. And we then, or I, would then benefit from that subscription. So if you have got Amazon Prime and you're not using that free Twitch Prime subscription, follow that link, and it'll tell you how to access it and how to use it, and it would then benefit streamers like me who currently aren't working and won't be until all this is over. So every little helps, as a certain supermarket says. You also need a hello sound and a there. Yeah, I've been looking at them. Now it doesn't seem as though I've got to buy a new mixing desk. I've been looking at other things to help enhance the streams. And I can do it via the Stream Deck. So I was toying with buying a second Stream Deck. But a MIDI controller is like 30 quid. And I can just plug that straight into the mixing desk and have that play over the stream. So, yeah. Something may be appearing. Right, so still accelerating slowly. Give Steve your free stub. You can use it to make videos more funny. Well, I try. Random is the word. I was going to do it this morning actually, but I will do a little bit of an insider video as to how I choose what I'm doing, and maybe how I get set up for recording content. So you'll see exactly what happens. A bit of a behind the scenes of what goes on. Yeah, I might do it before, because at the moment my setup is a mess of wires. So I might do it before and then do something after, just to show you what I do to get set up for the streams, and what equipment I have for them. So I might do that in the next couple of days. Just use my phone to record something. Because when I sat here talking about, looking at chat, and looking at the Twitch preview and where Discord is, which is why I can't always see what's going on in Discord when I'm streaming, you then understand how and what's going on. So yeah, I might do that. Just record something on my phone and maybe make it a Discord exclusive. Maybe even a Twitch subscriber exclusive. Right, slow it down. I've done tours of my setup before. They're out there on YouTube. But I've made some changes since then. But I will be trying to do some more over the next couple of weeks as well. I really want to rip my whole setup out and redo it. But the problem is when I'm streaming every day, I don't get much chance to do it. Unless I streamed one lunchtime and then didn't stream again until the following night. I could probably do that then. Right, not far from Wooferton up Main. We've got half a mile. And then our next stop is Ludlow. You can't afford a sub with all these OMSI purchases. It doesn't matter. If people can sub, it's great. If people can't sub, it's great. You know, you guys watching, chatting, being involved in Discord that's all I can ask for. It's awesome. You know, spreading the word, getting people into the community. I've never been into this for the number of Twitch subscribers. I've never been into this for the number of YouTube followers and viewers. It's never been about that. I've always said when I get to a point where I can't chat to everybody in the community and everybody on the stream, I'll give up. Because streamers I've followed in the past where you just can't talk to them and can't interact with them, and they don't appear in your own Discords, and won't chat to the people that are basically paying their wages, no thanks. So if I ever get to that point, I will stop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a public service announcement. Woof. %. Why is Steam so slow? It frustrates me. There have been times when I've sat here waiting to record a video, and I think, oh, it's just going to download that and I'll record a video, and it takes so long. Where's the animal control? I know. Got a dog loose. Oh, it's brilliant. You know, we've got everyone chatting on the streams. We've got everyone chatting in Discord. We've got a Snapchat group where a few of us chat as well. I absolutely love it. Certainly at the moment, where I can go 2 or 3 days without seeing any other human and not leaving the house. You guys are the only people I talk to. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong button. Right, 80 limit coming up, and then we start slowing down for Ludlow. What game is it you're downloading anyway, Crisp? Yeah, I don't like it. The only way you can talk to popular streamers is by paying. Well, yeah, having to pay to get a message on the stream, and then they don't see that. You need a cat. Morris doesn't stop talking. Well, I've been looking at getting an aquarium, because I think a cat would just be too much responsibility. A budgie would be too noisy. So I'm actually looking at getting myself an aquarium. That name is familiar, Liam. Stream is great for chatting, keeps me going without going anywhere. Day 17 of my lockdown. Fish don't talk. I know. Or am I going to stop in time? I don't think I am. Full service on the brakes. Under overrun. At least let me get one carriage on. Oh, only just. That was that was like full on the brakes. Or about a rabbit. No, get a parrot. No, the flipping things are noisy. I like watching films and TV without any noise. Pineapple's the Discord mascot. That does sound really nice. Get a parrot and some gaffer tape. It'd be like, how would the thing eat? It would soon be a dead parrot. An ex-parrot. My parents have got a budgie and it's great, but the flipping thing just doesn't stop making noise. A rabbit you can touch while watching a movie. Well, cats are like that. But if I let a cat out, I wouldn't trust it'd come back. It would just go and never see it again. You never even used a Discord before the Sims and Stuff community. Really? Blimey. The next station stop is Craven Arms at 6:19. Has no one ever heard of the wild Sims and Stuff animal found in a dangerous county of England? Yeah, a mate of mine's got a cat that's never left the house. And it doesn't seem bothered by that. But I just don't know, if I'm out at work for 10 hours a day when I go back to work, whether that would be great for the cat. So, I don't know. Alright, 7 miles to the next stop. Yeah, stuff like well, again, it's like they climb up the back of your furniture, they climb up the curtains. Yeah, plus you can't just decide to go away for a weekend. Exactly. At least if I had an aquarium, I could just put that fish food stuff in there that they can feed them for a week, and I haven't got to worry about them. Cats sleep a lot. So does Pineapple. Is Pineapple a cat? Teenagers sleep a lot. All teenagers must be cats. I'm not a freaking cat. Well, you sleep a lot. Cats sleep a lot. Therefore, you are a cat. Yeah, they do. Teenagers do need sleep because your body's changing. You can always put the cat in a bag and not worry about it. Yeah, that's just like the whole RSPCA issue there. I just cleaned out a tank, got the filter and other bits coming Thursday. Yeah, we always used to have aquariums when I was growing up. We had a couple of 4-foot fish tanks in the living room, and always had fish, and they're so therapeutic to watch. So I need to find somewhere to put it. That's the problem. I haven't got much room. Well, I've got room in my living room, but I need to find somewhere to put it. I've got a unit where I've currently got my Xbox and my iMac. I suppose I could put it on there. But yeah, I need to look at the costings. Morris likes fish. Well, cats generally do. Does he sit and watch them, does he? I'm just imagining a furry pineapple with 4 legs and a tail. Well, cats can't. Hey, another reason cats can't spell. He's a ginger Tom. That's what pineapple is. Pineapple's a ginger Tom. Because cats can't spell. They eat weird food. They sleep a lot. Garfield. We shall call you Garfield. We're slowed down to 75 now. Do you like lasagna? Pineapple. Right, let's slow it down. If you're watching this on YouTube, I dread to think sometimes how random these things are. It's a train sim video, but it's not. It's just me chatting whilst playing train sim. I'm definitely getting you next time on Forza. Bring it on, Catboy. Lord Secret Spy, good afternoon. How are we doing? Right, so 3 miles from Craven Arms. So making our way northwards up through Wales. on what so far has been a really nice route. Liking the train, really liking this route. Plenty of other scenarios to do for this one as well, so I'll have to do another one, I think. Not today, but do another one. So slightly uphill. Yeah, everyone's in lockdown. I'm only leaving the house every 2 or 3 days. I'm doing some PE work. How do you spell exercise? Not like that. Does Garfield, I mean Pineapple, like playing tricks on dogs? Probably. We'll be out of quarantine by the time this finishes. Oh, I think it's going to get extended. Because they're reviewing it next week, aren't they? With this 3-week lockdown thing. I think they're going to do it a month apart. I think we'll get locked down for another 4 weeks. Which means everyone's going to go berserk in the shops again. Everyone's going to be stockpiling stuff again. I think supermarkets will know by now. Food suppliers will know. But they haven't told the general public yet. I said it from the start. I think I can see me being back at work and things getting relatively back to normal in July. I think we've got 3 months of this. Because that seemed to be the case in China. Well, anybody with breathing difficulties are pretty much told to stay in the house for 12 weeks. Now, so asthma sufferers are pretty much being told 12 weeks, don't go out. The station's not till up there, Steve. I know, I was talking. Yeah, my brother had a letter this morning apparently saying he's got to stay in for 12 weeks. And it's tough.
All right.
Shemansky, thank you very much. 8 months, a subscriber. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Shemansky. That's really kind of you. Me and my friends can't go anywhere for 12 weeks because you all have asthma. Exactly. So you can't even see them. But it's, you know, the great thing with technology is that you can FaceTime, you can do video chat, you can talk on your phone, you can game together. Which, yeah, but without this, I'd be completely lost. Right, can we not overrun the platform this time? Wow, Lord Secret Spy, thanks so much for the bits. Right, so we arrived there 3 seconds late. That's not bad. Oh, indeed. As I said earlier, without Discord, I wouldn't survive these 3 months. It's the first thing I look at when I wake up in the morning. It's the last thing I look at before I go to bed. And I'm pretty much on it all day. You love all my shows. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully a lot of variety I'm going to be streaming over the next couple of months. So not just my normal, you know, trains, planes and buses, but some other stuff as well. I want to do something... like The Last of Us, something like that. I want to do a playthrough as well. I want to try and fit that in somewhere. Problem is, it's fitting it all in. Finn, good afternoon. No, couldn't hear you at all last night, Liam. But even then, it would get gaming, just boring, just gaming and watching Netflix. That's why chatting to the community is keeping me going. Yeah, I watch some Netflix. Some YouTube stuff, and gaming, obviously streaming, recording content. But it's the fact that when I am watching Netflix and obviously streaming, I'm chatting to everybody in Discord. Let's go racing as well. John T, doing well, thank you very much. How about Assassin's Creed? Apparently it's meant to be long. I've got Assassin's Creed. If I can read it above me. I've got Unity for the Xbox One, I can see above me on my Xbox games. Need someone to help you X-Plane 11. Ask in the Discord, in the flight section, Lord Secret Spy. We got some X-Plane experts in there. We'll gladly help you out. I like the idea of doing one of the Sherlock Holmes games or something like that. Do you know what's happening with the London route? What's been made? I've got a feeling I don't think we'll ever see it. It's been what, 5 years now in the making? I don't think we're ever going to see that. Yeah, it's yeah, well worth asking in flight. We made a trial of it, the trail of it, Route 3 to Kensington Lane. No, I haven't actually. There's a South London project as well, isn't there? That was a thing. Really need to compile some, because we've got so many right-hand drive buses coming now. We need to compile some left path maps that are good and not rubbish. Oh, that is it. Oh, okay. No, I think I've got it, but it never worked for me. So I uninstalled it. I don't think I've reinstalled it on this PC. I might have to reinstigate the spreadsheet. We got a spreadsheet for add-ons and things. I might have to relink that for buses and put some links and things. I might do that after the stream. Right, we've got an 80 limit coming up and 4.8 miles to Church Stretton. Which is why, obviously you're watching this on YouTube, it's gone now. Tonight I'm going to try just being in voice and have you guys just chat. And because it's one-sided. It's a shame. Looked like it was going to be such a good route too. It did, and he was going to put a lot of detail in, and was going to try and make it quite large, loads of routes. I know he had hard drive issues, but there was some problems he had. You have 715 OMSI buses. Yeah, I bet some of them are quite bad though, aren't they? Yeah, yeah, I'm not in OMSI forums and stuff to know what's going on, but it just seems to go year on year on year on year and nothing happens. Well, that's why I released the London City bus, wouldn't it? To get people to see what the level of detail was like. Which sounds great. Can't say I'm overly impressed with the interior, but it sounds great. Right, so still speeding up, just going uphill. 2.8 miles to get to Church Stretton. No, I don't mean the interior to look upstairs. It's like when you're sat in the driver's cab, it's just not fantastically detailed. It's not like other OMSI buses. But I suppose it's free, so we shouldn't complain. Right, 1.94 miles. It's very nice. Sounds great as well. Right, I'll slow down too early. Right, Church Stretton coming up, and then I think our last stop then. Oh, we got Telford, and then Shrewsbury. Oh, that solo was bad. The issue is with London add-on is that it's been in development for so long that the methods used are all out of date. Yeah, so he's having to go back and redo it. Right, slow it down. Slow it all down. So trains today, fingers crossed then the next stream for me will be tomorrow lunchtime, about midday if I can, looking at Dusseldorf for OMSI, so a new DLC that came out today, and then tomorrow night is our normal flight stream. Thursday then I really want to do some Fernbus, because I haven't streamed Fernbus in a little while. I'm not going to be able to stop at this station now, am I? Ah, we're all good. Full on the brakes. Oh, it does sound nice. That's what I'm waiting to find out, Pineapple. I don't think so. But I'm waiting to find out. It might not be this week. It could be next week. Pineapple's got a new name in Discord. Yeah, almost a minute early. Yeah, exactly. It's going to hold me here for a while now. But I could quite happily just sit here and listen to the noise of that diesel. Sounding rather nice. That one. Oh no! There's no back of the train. Wait, someone let someone know. Someone's stolen a bit of the train. It's like me listening to the solar gearbox and not moving. It goes. Woo. It's with all the sims that I play, it's about the noise. They've got to sound right, and they've got to sound good, because noise is half the experience. Next station stop is Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury at 6:43. I thought it was going via Telford. Okay, maybe not then. Just sounds so nice. Picking up Fozzie. Don't even know if he still lives in Shrewsbury. Oh, that's the revs drop then. We just pick up speed. So go via Dorrington up Main in 6 miles. We've got a 90 speed limit. And then on our way to Shrewsbury. Garfield, I meant Pineapple. You should have called yourself Garfield on Discord. His name changes almost on a daily basis, so you won't be able to keep up. It'll be something else by the end of the day today, I'm sure. Right, there's an 80 limit coming up down here as we go. Oh, slightly late on the whistle. As we go downhill. AWS. And if you haven't already, then there's a link to the YouTube channel as well. Obviously, watching this on YouTube, you don't need that. So check that out. So daily videos from me, from all sorts of stuff. Not everything that I do on Twitch, but stuff that I record just for YouTube as well as normal. And plenty of content to come. I may even have to start putting out a couple of videos a day on a couple of days a week, because I'm going to end up with too much content. So it was 2 helpings of Fernbus last week, one on Friday, one on Sunday. Could be 2 helpings of something this week. Imagine an Edinburgh bus route for OMSI, all those hills. There are a couple of really hilly routes for OMSI that are quite good. Oh, we've got a 90 limit coming up down here. Don't speed. Going downhill is quite tough because you've got to keep it within the speed limit, although the speed limit now picks up. Yeah, I went to Edinburgh for the first time 18 months ago, and handily when the festival was on, so it was busy. But really nice city. I've got to go now, but I'll tune in later in the evening today. Awesome. Cheers, Omar. Steve's attempt at Innsbruck. Hey, I've landed okay at Innsbruck before. Cotterell 2.0 is in development. Nice. You wanted to get on a Gemini 3 there, but sadly didn't get on a bus. Ugh. Oh, train going the other way as well. Double trainage. Oh, we've got to slow down. Since we start getting a move on, we're doing a 90 speed limit. We've got to slow down then to a 70. Typical. Oh. No, there isn't a stream tonight. I'm streaming today, and then next stream will be tomorrow lunchtime. Well, not currently a stream tonight anyway. I might get bored and do something, but I don't plan on streaming tonight. But we'll see. You never know. But, currently no plans. Right, 70 limit. Yay, it's finally downloaded. So through Dorrington up Main. And then we got an 85, then a 75, then a 90. Talk about Trollos with the speed limits game. Thanks for that. Timeliness bonus. Yay. So it's probably speeding up too fast because we can't go to 85, so we'll get ourselves up to 75. He bought it at 9:52 this morning and it's now downloaded at 2:54. Wow. That's a long time to download the game. You've used 67 gig on your hard drive. That's nothing. My X-Plane 11 file is 962 gig. I think I've got my train sim one must be quite big now actually, because some of these routes aren't exactly small. I've got quite a few routes for train sim. Right, so we'll speed up again to the 90. Oh, you're still 1.75 terabytes left. Oh, happy days then. Right, go via Sutton Bridge Junction up Main. Why can't they give this thing shorter names? Your train sim's 580 gig. Wow, I think I can check actually. Have a look at mine. I don't know where it's installed now. I've moved stuff around. Steam Games, Steam Apps, Common. It's not on that drive. Okay, Steam Apps, Common. Oh God, don't go look at that. Oh crap! There we go. I was. Damn it! It put the emergency brake on. I was off the screen. Top tip: don't tab out. don't click off the screen when you get an AWS warning. Because when I was pressing Q, I didn't have this screen highlighted. The only thing that worries me is that I download Train Sim onto it, but all my downloading DLCs from AP is still going to my laptop memory. You have to tell it. You have to tell Armstrong Powerhouse where to download. There's a place near you called Cockfield. There's a place called Cockfosters. That cost me some points. There we go. We get to hear it accelerating again though. So yeah, I would re-download them and then tell it to put them somewhere else when you re-download. Right, so we'll try again then without speeding. I'm going to stay on this screen now and make our way towards Shrewsbury. We've got a 30 limit coming up here and I'm just accelerating up to the 70. We should overcome. See, I do love a diesel. I need to do more diseasely stuff in Train Sim. Aha, I didn't catch me out that time. Football stadium? Where's there a football stadium out here? Okay, that can't really be there, surely. Why is there a football stadium at Sutton Bridge? It's in the middle of nowhere. This is where CDs are quicker than online. Sometimes. Have I drove the Class 20? I don't know. Oh, that's lots of braking. That's even more braking. For the people at Sutton Bridge. That's a big stadium. Almost tempted to go on Google Maps and see if there's actually a stadium there. That stadium Probably for a really low league team. That's a big stadium. Oh, I got timeless penalty. Timeless penalty, timeless bonus. Too late, I'm there. Oh, awesome one, Peanut. Unless it's Shrewsbury Town. Right, so in we come. It's a diesel. Oh, nice. Right, so 15 limit. It probably is Shrewsbury Town. Yeah, just outside of Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury. That place. Right, slowed down well too early. Shrubbery. It's a shrubbery. Bring me a shrubbery. Shrewsbury Town's in Battlefield. That's in the centre. I used to park near there. My favourite car park is Battlefield. New Meadow, also known as Montgomery Waters Meadow for sponsorship purposes, is a stadium situated on the southern outskirts of Shrewsbury, Shropshire, between districts of Mulbrace and Sutton Farm, and close to the A5. It serves the home of ground of English football club Shrewsbury Town. Oh, there you go. Right, single yellow. So in we come. Our final destination. Google knows his stuff. It's got a nice train station at Shrewsbury. You can walk straight in off the street. You've got the castle on the high street. And it's really nice. Now, I've been to the train station here, but never actually got a train from it. I wonder if there's a Shrewsbury to Birmingham line. Does that exist? Because it'd be great to go through Cosford. And there's the river. Gorgeous town, Shrewsbury. The river runs round the centre of the town. It's really nice. Why are we at the train station if you're not on the train? Fozzie showed us the train station. Me and Rich from the Discord went there. Meet up with someone else from the Discord. And we have arrived. What are you looking at? Scared to get off the train. Oh, there we go. You delete the train sim files off the laptop. It's just on a hard drive now. Cool. As long as the speed keeps up with it, it should be fine. I'd love to come to Newcastle or Pineapple. I think we'll have to arrange that next year and get you to give us all a guided tour. That was a great journey. Scenario complete. How did we do? 912, my score. That's not bad, actually. A bit of speeding and a bit of the emergency brake thing went on, but yeah, not bad at all. Oh, if I could spell Welsh. So yeah, that was those two then. Welsh Marches line, Newport to Shrewsbury. I do fancy doing some other of these, not now, but there's a couple of other lines. I do like the idea of there's a HST, which basically runs up that same line, is an hour. We've got a 90-minute scenario with a gorgeous sounding Class 66 and Class 47s. That's going to sound nice as well. That goes as far as Hereford, so 60 minutes, and that goes on from Hereford to Shrewsbury. So that's pretty much the whole line I think we've done. But yes, so plenty more stuff to come from me in Train Sim. So every Wednesday, a video going out on the channel. I will stream some more of it as well, because there's lots of these routes that I haven't done either anything in or not a lot in at all. There's the whole thing now, I haven't done anything in. Same with Frankfurt. And Hamburg, done nothing. That one, done nothing. That one, I've already done 2. So I've got loads of lines here in career mode that I haven't even done a single route in at all. So plenty to bring you. So Train Sim content continuing every Wednesday. And plenty of other streams from me if you're watching this live. Don't forget to check out Twitch if you are watching this on YouTube. So currently during this thing that we're going through, I am streaming every single day. So there we go, we'll end that there. So my thanks to Lord Secret Spy for cheering, Shemansky for subscribing, to Omar for following, much appreciated, and for you lot especially for chatting. Been a really enjoyable couple of hours. I'll be back on Discord this evening for a bit of a chat, but the next stream live will be tomorrow midday, for hopefully some Dusseldorf, but I'll confirm that in the morning. Until then, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.